coming up. A highly anticipated contest between the Miami Dolphins and the Carolina Panthers. Ryan Fitzgerald all set to get this one started. And we're off and running from Charlotte. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Already, we've got a loose football. And the fumble recovery is made. And they stop him before he gets much on the return. So never mind about who's receiving to start this game, Brock. Got ourselves a change of possession already, and this crowd is loving it.
And the first offense you'll see take the field is the whole team, which is practically sprinting out there to take advantage and keep this crowd humming.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Ready. Yellow. Set.
The first carry now for Jonathan Brooks. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them a loss. First play of the game. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Heward, who got to have short memories. You tell me these two defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
He has the Carolina touchdown. The Panthers take a 6-0 lead in the first quarter. Tyreek Hill, the touchdown. Well, Brock, it could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
Return coming from the 6. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10. Opening carry for Devon Achane. And he stops quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Leonard setting up the throw. This is caught by Jalen Waddle. Free inside the 30. Jalen Waddle. And he will take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins finish off their opening drive. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Jimmy Horn here on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. A carry by Brooks to start the drive. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
At the 24-yard line.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Needle 50. Green. Set.
Shotgun snap now to Young. Completed over the middle. And they are going to have to face a 3rd down here, but only need a yard at most as this play picks up 7.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up third and
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Got his man. This is McMillan. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Panthers first.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They're going play action. Young. Throw is there for Jatavion Sanders. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action, and then he gets himself in space to do some damage.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Ready.
Sticking to the air, it's Young. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. A big 34-yard pickup there. And that's going to bring up a Carolina first down.
That's good for a Panthers first down. First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Ready?
On the give, it's Brooks. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
Pretty obvious as defense. They need more people around the line of scrimmage. But the minute you do that, Kate, start opening up those throwing lanes. This is how balance takes apart a defense.
1st and goal. They'll try an option to the left. And he pushes them a little closer to the 3. This is going to go as a pickup of 4. 2nd and goal coming up.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, some really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
Set. Ready. Set.
Young looking to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers break the tie here in the first. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. One after is good by Fitzgerald. And the Panthers take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Starting from the 5. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. And that is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30. Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Achane. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Second down carry for Achane. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
Hey, I know the temptation is there. If I'm thinking in the booth, I know that play caller is too. That could have been a chance to be aggressive. Not the case. Go get the first down like they did, and a new set of downs to work with.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Now it's Leonard. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. A pickup of 17. And that is a Dolphins first down. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock. And that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Out of the gun, it's Leonard. Finds him over the middle. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you could find a completion just like that.
And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Staying on the ground here with A-Chan. And his game is stopped on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. That's the end of our opening quarter. It's a 14-7 game. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Bank of America Stadium after this. We're back for the second quarter. Dolphins in a real good spot to score. From the red zone now. Rose comes. And he's going to have him a first and goal from the 4 as he goes out.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
First and goal, Miami.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. From the gun, it's Leonard. And this is a Miami touchdown. The Dolphins can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Pat Fryermuth, the touchdown. Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. The point after splits the uprights. And the Dolphins tie things up at 14. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Baker with the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Panthers look just about ready. First and 10.
Let's go now. Slice, yellow, 22. Set.
Play action now. Young. To the left side, Sanders has it. And this one's only going to pick up a couple before he heads out of bounds.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Set, ready. Black, 95. Hut, hut.
Out of the gun, Young. Escapes the pocket. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on third down.
This is one of those examples where the athletic ability and the mental decision-making, Kate, are not in sync. His running got him out of harm's way, got him outside those defenders. But without the decision-making to just get rid of the football, it creates an enormous loss.
Looking for Teneroll McMillan that time. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Carolina in punt formation. Malik Washington will return this for the Dolphins. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. Collects this at the 32. And it ends up a good return for him, up past their own 40.
Take over first and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, first and 10.
60 Bison.
They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Markers are reset. Here we go, ball at the 44. A-Chan, the first down carry. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. Shotgun snap to Leonard. Fits it through the middle. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. So 20 yards on that play. And it's going to be first down Miami.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Offense getting set. Here's first and 10.
18 cards, 18 cards, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Don't go 18. Let's go.
Here's Leonard to throw. Knocked away, and that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, and that brings up second down.
Playing zone coverage in the NFL, we focus so much on the safeties and corners, but so many times it's the linebackers that are the X factors. They make that zone defense go. Tremendous awareness to knock that ball away.
Still 10 to go. Second down now from the 26. Leonard to the air now. That's caught. Devon Achane. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be first and goal.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on a defense.
Break the huddle and come up on first and goal.
Ready? 18 cards.
Achane punches it in for the Miami touchdown. The Dolphins take a second quarter lead. Devon Achane with the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Sanders connects on the point after. And the Dolphins break that tie and now lead by 7. The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. Trevor Etienne to return this. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Carolina offense to the line. Here's first and 10.
Down. Yellow, 22. Smash, red. Set.
Young throwing here. Buys time, rolling right. He can run it. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's good for a Panthers first. It only took him one play, Brock, and they have already made it to the 40-yard line.
Red, 38. Hut.
Now an inside give to Hill. They're on him behind the line, and the give to the receiver doesn't work.
Hey, up the middle, it's pretty tough for this safety to make a play through all the traffic. If you want to range outside, you want to get into his domain, you better be careful because this strong safety will put you on your back.
Well, it has been an exciting one so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More coming up from Bank of America Stadium, though. Stick around.
Ready, break.
They break the huddle. It's second down now.
Ready.
Young working from the gun. On the move, headed right. Moving right. He's got it at the 30. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. It's a massive 35-yard pickup. First down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30.
10 black. Ready.
Short pass brought in. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's going to bring up a Carolina first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Green, steel, black, blue striker. Ready.
To the air on first down. Young. Chased out to his right. Brought in right side. And he's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. Second down.
You know, Kate, that really is one of the benefits that comes with experience. You'll feel it. All right, look at the quarterback, never seeing the rush, never looking at the rush. Instead, eyes are downfield, and the big play follows.
Ready. Blue, 32. Drill green. Hut.
Again, it's Young. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Juju Brents with a pick. Now that right there, that is rising to the occasion in the red zone, partner. Could have saved 3 points there, maybe twice that with that interception.
You know, these defenders, they're willing to bend and bend. These offenses are so good in this league, and they know how critical the red zone is. And when you get an interception like that, you just break. You break the will of that offense and the confidence, and those are big time. You're right. Put some points on the board for that defense. You've got us.
Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. First carry now. This is Ollie Gordon. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Wouldn't be a comfortable spot to punt it. Can they avoid that by converting here on third? And if you had another rushing play on your bingo board, you are correct. And he'll get this up to the 18-yard line. Give him 8 on that one. And that is the Dolphins' first down. Miami calls a timeout here. It's second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. All set now. First and 10. Leonard now. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Texas A&M.
Leonard's pass intercepted. Sets up a first down and goal at the 3-yard line.
Ready.
Got it off that interception, Brock. Let's see if they can pay that off with points. Here's first and goal.
Red. Cycle. Set.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Buying some time right. Looking for the back that time. And that makes it second and goal.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Ready. Red. Third. Ready.
Brooks dives for the end zone, and he makes it. Touchdown! The Panthers earn the chance to tie before halftime. It's a Jonathan Brooks touchdown. Fitzgerald up and good on the PAT. And the Panthers tie this game at 21. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Fielded at the 7. And he's out of bounds, approaching the 25. Couple yards short at the 23.
Their own 23-yard line.
They've got first and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock down. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive. Just before halftime, we get a timeout, take it. Here comes the final play of our first half.
Let's go now. Head to 60. Head. Believe in you, Pete. Believe in you. Let's go.
They'll stick with the ground game here. And they're going to get there to force him out. But a nice play for the offense to go out on, as that's going to end our first half. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half. All tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. On the return, this is Etienne. And he's out of bounds, approaching the 25, couple yards short at the 23.
Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Panthers look just about ready. First and 10.
Shot, 17.
Going to Brooks here to start the half. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Ready. 33, yellow. Fly blue. Hut.
Shotgun snap now to Young. He throws it deep to the left side. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Marcus Williams has it. Well, this is going to be a pick 6. He is in for the Miami touchdown.
Gosh, I love that play on so many levels, Kate. Making the interception already a terrific effort by everybody involved. But to put the cherry on top, to take it all the way back to the house, it required extra effort from everybody, and they get the job done.
That one splits the uprights. And the Dolphins break that tie and now lead by 7. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Baker with the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Junior on the return. The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Fight. Hey. Come on.
Looking to throw. Young. McMillan on the slant. And he's tackled downfield, but look back where that flag rests. Yep, we got a flag in the backfield. I don't think this one's going to stand. That holding penalty is going to make first down twice as tough. They're 20 from the marker to start things out. Drive starts with an option, right side. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. It was Marcus Williams in on that stop.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Yellow. Ready.
Now Young. McMillan with the catch out left. And he's going to be brought down at the 28-yard line. Working quickly here.
14 yards brings up third down.
Ready.
Young to throw here on third. Headed out right. He has the first over the middle. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Ready.
Line up the design keeper. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Stopped by Chalk Robinson.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
Out of the backfield, he was looking for Jonathan Brooks. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
White. Set.
On 3rd down, it's Young. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And that brings up 4th and long.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on 3rd down than they did on 2nd. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
Panthers getting everyone set for the punt. It'll be Sam Martin doing the honors. Before they bring him down on the return. So after the play, we have the trainers headed out. Looks like a member of the Dolphins out there is in some discomfort. All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10. Here's Achane up the middle. He picks up 15 on the play. And it's going to be 1st down, Miami.
One like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know they can set the table for more.
On the 39 now after that explosive start to this drive. Now it's Leonard. Has him on the quick hitter. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Second down now. They need 7. Out of the gun, it's Leonard. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay a game. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. Well, that delay game certainly doesn't help things. It's 3rd and even longer now.
Let's go now. 60 by 6, 60 by 6.
3rd and long for him here. He beams one deep right side. This has been a trend. Yet another interception. Isaiah Simmons picks it off.
Leonard's pass intercepted. The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Watch out now.
Young looking to throw. Finds Sanders. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
First down, Young. Lasers this one deep down the middle. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Trying to connect with Tyreek Hill there. So it's second down coming up.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Complete to Tremble. Down to the 44-yard line as he nearly picks up the first. And dose of the hurry up here. On 3rd and 1, here's Young. Oh no, they get him yet again! 30 into the red zone. And this is going to be a pick six. He is in for the Miami touchdown. Wow, talk about aggressive coverage, Brock, to have somebody in position for a pick behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, this quarterback is never going to take that short pass for granted again. That is usually one you do in your sleep. He's just now going to be restless in his sleep thinking about it.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Baker with the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. They'll start this drive with Brooks. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down to first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now they face second down.
Here we go. White.
Out of the gun, Young. Escapes the pocket. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Ready.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Got his man. This is McMillan. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. 1st and 10 from the 43.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Ready. Block. Ready.
Sticking to the air, it's Young. Completes it to his running back. Here's Jonathan Brooks. He takes this forward a little to about the 39. It's Kader Kohu up to make that play.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 39-yard line.
To the air yet again, Young. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. So we're through 3 here. It's the Panthers who have it to start, coming in trailing on the scoreboard. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Set. Ready. 45. White. Drill green. Ready.
Here's Young again. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete.
Intended for
thought he had a touchdown there. And it's going to be second down.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket and keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
Red, yellow. Blaster, 6. 10.
A second down throw for Young. Forced out to his right. This one's caught. Now touching down a couple of yards away from that marker.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Young from the gun on third. Buys time, rolling right. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up first and goal.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end, only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway.
Breaking the huddle. Here's first and goal.
Let's ready.
Sign quarterback run here. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Panthers now within one score in the fourth. It's a Bryce Young touchdown. His third total score this game. They broke out the design, run for him there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, KQB, do your thing, get a 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it too, because it really gives you an extra hat, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
Has this at the 6. They crush him right along the 20. That is where their offense is going to take over. Dolphins just about set up here. First and 10. It's Achan on the inside give. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down. After that drive starts, it's a very minimal gain.
At the 22-yard line.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's second and 9. To throw, here's Leonard. Completed over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
That's good.
Gain of 9 yards on the play. And that is a Dolphins first down.
A gain of 9 yards.
Move the chains!
First down.
Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Let's go now. Drop the 80. Check out.
The run now with Achan. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send it backwards. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
All right, here we go. Second down. Shotgun snap to Leonard. And that's incomplete. We've got a flag down, and there was contact, but is this going to go against the offense? So they had the incompletion, but the defense decides they'd rather take the penalty and the yards and play that down again. Offense to the line for second down.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal.
From the gun, it's Leonard. Finds him over the middle. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
Looking to throw. He put everything he's got behind it. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing fourth down. Now it's Jake Bailey, who's out to punt this for the Dolphins. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. Takes this in at the 25. And he's brought down before the return gets far. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
Set, ready. 33, yellow. White, white. Red, cycle. Set.
Young working from the gun. He's got the hook up to Watkins. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's good for a Panthers first.
Ready?
One play in, Brock, and his drive is already into enemy territory.
Ready. Punt.
To the air on 1st down. Young. He's going to pull this one down and run with it. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
Dude, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But it nets the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Here we go. Here we go. Punt.
Shotgun snap now to Young. Short pass brought in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Look up contested catch in the football dictionary, and you'll see that. I mean, I can't critique the defense. They're in the hip pocket of that tight end. But these contested catches, these tight ends that can separate with their hands, utilize their body, even when you're covered, you're not.
We've reached the 2-minute warning from Charlotte. Panthers down by a touchdown. All set to go now from the 35.
Set, punt. Shot. Fist.
It's Young. The throw here on 1st. On the move, headed right. He's running with it. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
As a quarterback, Kate, you got to hope that those crumbs don't just lead to the cookie in the passing game. A short scramble like that may open up a bigger one down the road.
On the option, they give it to Brooks. And he'll dive for a little extra yardage, and he's down. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. 1st and goal. They've got 4 chances to tie this one up.
Trouble, 38 seconds.
Brooks will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
On the ready.
Setting up, 2nd and goal.
Here we go. 60 red. 60 red. Ready.
Setting up to pass. Chased out to his right. And he scores. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers find a way to tie it late. Now the kick team out to steal away the lead with a point after. And he gets the extra point, and that kick gives them the 1-point lead right near the end of this game. Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Return starts at the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10. Running left. Here's A-Chain. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Behind the line of scrimmage. It's the loss of the yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
Back to throw. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Well, this is in every quarterback's tool belt, even the ones not regarded as the best movers and shakers. But, Kate, to play QB in the league today, you've got to be able to do this. If you've got nobody open, still get some positive yards with your legs.
Now to throw. And he got there in time. He's taken down. The Dolphins choosing to spend their final timeout here. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
We've learned how valuable sacks and a pass rush are in today's NFL. It's a bit surprising, isn't it, Kate, that that's their first sack of the game, but they found other ways to produce success on both sides of the ball, and they finally pick up a much-needed sack on that stat sheet.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
After that stop, Kate, they can start to celebrate. Kind of. They still got to finish this game. And my favorite formation in football, that victory formation. Get into it, secure the football, and you'll secure this victory.
So the Panthers pick up the win here. And the sting of losing such a close one the week before, apparently still at the forefront of their minds. They got out there and rebounded nicely with a win this week. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Panthers are winners as we say so long from Charlotte.